Hello?
Hello, you look like a man with a sense of humor. Can I tell you some jokes?
Okay.
What do you call a recipe with chickpeas, tahini, and olive oil?
I don't know.
Amazing!
Seriously, who is this?
Okay. Give me another shot. You'll like this one.
Okay.
Do you know who the newest member of the evolutionary tree is? Hummus sapien.
Oh my gosh, I really don't have time for this.
Okay, last one, I promise, last one.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Okay, who is Hummus's best friend?
I at this point, I don't care.
Pete the Chip.
Welcome to another new episode of Edible Eds. Thanks for checking in with me. I appreciate it. I love you guys. If you didn't hear the great news is that I have my own online store on Spreadshirt. You could get t-shirts, sweaters, aprons, hats, mugs. Pretend I'm holding two mugs. Mugs, water bottles, a mouse pad. Like, you can get a bunch of stuff. And they're different colors, different sizes. You could rock Edible Edwear wherever you go. Wouldn't that be awesome? Definitely check the link down below in my description. I'll put it there so you can check it out. See if something suits your fancy in the Edible Ed shop. I appreciate it. And again, if you do buy something, I'd love to see some pictures of you guys wearing Edible Ed wherever you live, representing the Edible Ed crew. That would be awesome. I appreciate it. I love you. Today we're gonna be doing something really simple but seems really complicated. Hummus. Simple dip or spread, whatever you want to call it. It is delicious and it's very easy to make. It's a handful of ingredients and that's it, you're done. It's super fresh, super delicious. Let's get started.
First of all, here I want to apologize. I got some really bad camera angles. We need to fire the director on this one. But in my blender, you could also use your food processor. I got a clove of minced garlic. I added the juice of 1 lemon, a jar of tahini. They have like different flavors. They have like roasted garlic, regular. You can do whatever. It's really difficult to get out of that jar. That was the hardest part of this whole recipe, is just getting that tahini out of that jar. So we want to mix that in and then drop some salt in there. We're gonna blend it until it turns like a sand color. It's gonna lighten up because of that lemon juice. It's gonna blend for about a minute before that happens. And when that happens, you start streaming in the ice cold water just a little bit at a time, just to kind of pull away from the sides of the blender or your food processor. It gets really mesmerizing after a while. Like, I kind of just got lost in the swirling vortex of deliciousness in my blender. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, back to the recipe here. I'm gonna empty in 2 cans of drained garbanzo beans or chickpeas and just kind of mix that in. Again, I'm really sorry about the terrible camera footage here, but we're blending until it's like peanut butter. Mine came out a little watery, but I'm gonna adjust that into the recipe so yours will be nice. And I finish it off with some olive oil and some paprika, and you're ready to dip, spread, dive into your hummus. It's delicious. Yummy.
It's time for some Ed Bites. 2019 stuff. I got my big old bowl of hummus here. I got a little chippy going in. I'm gonna stir in some of that olive oil and paprika into there. Delicious. Has a nice little hint of garlic. You get that awesome tahini, the sesame paste flavor. That olive oil paprika just kind of bumps that flavor up a bit. It's delicious. I'm actually gonna be using this as a spread with some tzatziki for my homemade gyro sandwich. Or depending on where you're from, gyro. But I say gyro sandwich. If you guys would like to see how I make my homemade gyros, like the meat gyro, without a spit, comment down below, let me know, and maybe that'll be another episode of Edible Ed in the future. Sounds good? Sounds great. Thanks again for watching this episode of Edible Ed. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Emma and I got the Edible Ed test from my dad. So, just eat the hummus. This gets salted. And some of that for it also.
Yeah, have everything. Go for it. How is it?
Don't have it for your mouth. Click down below by Edible Eds and Emma Bites. Bye!
Is it 2 thumbs up, Emma Bites? Oh yeah. It's a hummus party over here. It's a hummus party over there.
Thank you for watching. See you next week!